We now be feeling sorry for the former royal known as Prince Harry. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much. Are you all right? Yes, not bad, thank you. I don't know why, do you ever have this? Just got a craving for some fruit pastels. Yes, I don't know what that's about, do you? Maybe it's the pollen. You know the ones I mean. They used to be really tangy and all that sort of stuff. But like everything you buy now, they've shrunk in size, haven't they? The only thing that's not shrinking is your waistline. Do you know what I mean? Strange, isn't it? Whatever you buy, it doesn't matter whether it's wine gums, tiny tots, whatever those things, the sweets that you loved from yesteryear, nothing really tastes the same anymore, does it? Or is it a case of like your taste bud change? I heard that a while back. Somebody said, as you get older, your taste buds diminish. I thought, no, I don't think they do. I just think the food's getting blander, a bit like the sweets. Do you agree? Am I right? Or let me know. Comment as ever in the comments below. Let us know, are you losing your taste buds, or is that another fallacy that they're trying to push onto us? Now, Prince Harry, let's be blunt. I mean, it's a difficult time right now, isn't it? Clearly, he's coming back on his own to face the wrath, as it were, of the United Kingdom, a United Kingdom that are now apparently said isn't his permanent home of residence. As we told you before, it's fascinating to note because everybody's saying, where will Harry stay? Now, let's be really honest with you. His Majesty the King is a kind, caring soul. It's his son. He will always put his son up. There's no two ways about it. Now, where it gets complicated is this. It's all about security, you see. And obviously, right now, His Majesty the King can't be with people who've perhaps been on a packed plane. You get the picture, particularly with his health issue. That is truly why there's going to be a distance between them. You know, a lot of people are playing into that. But if they do meet up, and apparently I've been told His Majesty the King's diary is incredibly busy, naturally, of course it will be. But the other side of the coin is this, you have to be careful. He's not out the woods yet, and we don't want anything knocking that recovery back, do we? But back to Prince Harry. What's interesting here is he hasn't decided yet where he will stay. I can tell you that he's been offered the opportunity to stay at Buckingham Palace, not at Windsor. Whatever people are saying, it certainly won't be Windsor for obvious reasons. What about meeting up with family and friends? Well, apparently, according to a source, he has reached out to a few former friends, and apparently they're busy. Now, naturally, Harry will take this as a massive snub. I would say, like, look, you leave everything to the last minute, you turn up and you think that this is fine and this is going to be working in your favour. It doesn't really work like that. You do have to plan, obviously. Now, will he see any senior members of the British monarchy? Well, apparently not. No, William and Catherine, that's a no-no. And apparently a few others are suddenly busy out the country. You get the picture. They're all actually very busy in many respects. And of course, Harry's turning up expecting a bit of a fanfare. And here I am. Let's all chat and see if we can pad things out. It doesn't really work like that. What's also interesting to note is that Harry's going to be personally delivering these pictures, which are from, of course, a recent sitting for Jake Rosenberg of his two children. And apparently this is going to ease the way. Now, when you think about it, His Majesty the King doesn't know these grandchildren at all, and the best Harry can do is turn up with a couple of new pictures. Hardly going to cut the ice, is it? So really, when Harry does turn up, whatever he decides to do, whether he stays in a royal residence or not, right now, seemingly, things are as rocky as ever. But who's to blame? Should people be a little bit more accommodating? Or indeed, is Harry his own worst enemy? And should other members of the monarchy really step out and show that they're bigger people and maybe try and, well, cement something over, particularly while he's alone? Either way, difficult times, and more importantly, still very rocky times for His Majesty the King, and of course his ongoing health issues. That meeting will be at a distance if it happens, and also be very short indeed. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.